Alright guys, so I wanted to make a quick video for you to compare, well not to compare, just to show you what the new PlayStation Pro is like in 1080p streaming. So if you are going to use remote play to play your PlayStation in any way, and if that's what you wanted to look at doing, is it worth getting the Pro version so you can stream in 1080p? So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like when we do 1080p on the Pro and what I think is better, basically. So as you know, the Xbox originally can do 1080p anyway. It was weaker and it can still do it. The only thing I don't like about Xbox is the controller's not really my style and that kind of thing. But other than that, I don't see why the normal PlayStation couldn't do 1080p streaming already. And it's definitely capable because, you know, it's already got 1080p as a resolution. So there's no reason it could just do a software update, as far as I can see, unless the way they made it doesn't allow for that. So I'm just gonna start up the remote play here for you guys so you can see, and we're gonna have a look at what's going on here for you. And obviously, as you know, the PlayStation Pro is around £330 and the old version's around £300, so there's a very little price difference in the two. Obviously, if you've got your own currency, there's differences there, but if you look at the price, it's not that much different between the old and the new Pro version. On a larger monitor, like I'm using here, definitely the Pro version would be for me. Okay, anyway, so the sound's all messed up and I can't change it unless I go onto my PS4, which I can't be bothered to do right now, so what I'm saying is, it's definitely worth getting if you have a high resolution screen like I do. So for example, mine is 1440p and 720 is just not good enough. It's a bit potato, it's not that great, and I would say, yeah, I would spend the extra money. Well, I did. I spent the extra money to get the Pro to stream in 1080p, which is my preference alone. And if you're looking to get something like this, if you just do streaming with your PS4 and do it quite often, I would suggest you get one. If you just do it once in a while and you don't really, it doesn't bother you that much, then I would suggest probably sticking with the one you've got now, and if it bothers you too much, then get the Pro. But as for the price and as for the extra bits that you get with the Pro, I would say it is worth it. So you can, there's my game now. I'm right now recording in 1440p, so you can kind of see the difference. And let's just go somewhere random here. We're using Destiny as the trial here, so I'm going to launch that. And you can see kind of, it's not fully 1080p either, because it's going through the internet, even though I'm directly connected to it. It's quite loud. So even though it's directly connected to my Ethernet cable, is straight into my modem and everything, they're all connected, it's going through the internet, so it's not 100% 1080p yet. And getting some serious soundtracks here. Alright, we've arrived.
Getting reports of enemy activity near Firebase Rubicon.
Ooh. Okay, thank you for stop talking now. Okay. So that's another thing I like to point out. Even though it is streaming in 1080p, it's not fully 1080p. It's kind of in between. It's not that smooth. You can see it's kind of hazy and a bit awkward. So it's not fully 1080, because I know if I go into YouTube videos and watch 1080p videos, they look better than this game on my PC. So that's something to keep in mind. That's a spinning rock, but you can see it is looking good. And it's a lot better than the 720, so for me it would be worth getting this. But for some people, it might not be worth it. So I'm just giving you a little demo here. You can see the enemies clearly, there's no issue there. Why is he coming here? No. So we can see things very well. There's no problem seeing things on this game. I wouldn't say it's inhibiting me. The 720p was a little bit hit and miss there. It wasn't that good. So there you go. You can get a nice view here of the game itself. Well, damn. So he's not enjoying me right now. Alright, so I think that's a good enough taste for you guys to see what it looks like. It is good, I would say, but the only downfall is the Xbox can already do it. It's cheaper, and if you're happy to use the Xbox, that's fine. The other thing I would note as well, the PlayStation has terrible, just awful download speeds. It's like the worst thing ever. Let me know in the comments if you think Xbox is any better than that, because I'm on a 150 MB connection, and I get download speeds on a good day of 6 MB. So that's compared to 20 MB normally per second, guys. So it's horrendous. And then I'm having this internet issue, which is not, I don't think, is anything to do with PS4 or anything like that. But it starts up, downloads its normal 6 MB a second. About 2 minutes later, it stops. 2 minutes later it stops and decides it's going to download at about 100 kilobytes a second. It's just not acceptable for me, especially when you got 40 gig downloads to do, even when you buy the disc of the game. So that's something to consider as well. But as for streaming quality, I think it's worth it. It's definitely a lot nicer than the 720. 720 was a little bit painful. But yeah, if you're looking at maximum performance for the price, I would just go with the Xbox probably. But for me, I just prefer PlayStation in general overall, because the controller is a little bit nicer for me. And yeah, I just never got on with Xbox too well. I did at the beginning when they were doing Halo and all that stuff, which was really nice. But now you can get most games on both consoles, and I just prefer mainly the controller. The layout is a little bit nicer. Used to be that you didn't have to pay to play online as well, which you don't kind of now, but you do if you want to do, like, for example, in Destiny, if you wanted to go into dungeons with other people, if you wanted to do PvP, you would have to actually buy the subscription to the PlayStation Network to play online with other people. So that's one thing that's kind of annoying me. But other than that, streaming quality is a lot better than 720p. I had it before, I couldn't really use it on my screen, it was just too blurry almost. And it's a lot better now. I wouldn't say it's full 1080, but it is close. And if you're looking for max performance like that, then I would say yes, get the PlayStation Pro. If you're looking at PlayStations, if you just want the best console for your money to be streaming through, like, play through this type of thing. I'm not sure how good the Xbox software is, but if you're just looking for remote play on the console, I would say the Xbox probably has better value for you, because it's already capable of doing the stuff that the PS4 Pro can do now. So there's my kind of comparison for you guys, and I hope you got a good idea of what it looks like on your computer if you're going to be playing with the PS4 streaming on 1080p with the Pro. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you want me to do more reviews of things like this, because I've got plenty of products I can review for you guys. And obviously subscribe for more if you are interested in gaming, specifically Elder Scrolls. I'm doing a lot of that right now, but we will be moving on to Final Fantasy. I'm so excited. It's going to be released soon, but yeah, I will be moving on to that. That's why I got this Pro actually, so I can stream in 1080p for you guys. It was just the best solution for me, just for moving my microphone setup and everything, because my PlayStation was somewhere else. So it's the easiest way to just stream it into my computer and then record it from here. So it might not be the best quality, but it will be acceptable, I promise. And I'm very excited to do that for you guys. So remember, hit that like button if you want me to do more reviews. Hit that subscribe button if you are interested in seeing more game videos, Final Fantasy or Elder Scrolls. I do some World of Warcraft as well. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope I helped you guys make a decision on this. And we'll see you again next time. Thanks a lot, guys.